Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Glow Vital. I'm really excited to talk to you today because this episode is all about something I care about deeply: raising healthy, mindful children. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, or someone who spends time with kids, this episode is going to give you some great tools and ideas to support the health and well being of the little ones in your life. We all want the best for our kids. We want them to be happy, healthy, and resilient. But sometimes in our busy lives, we fall into habits that don't always serve our kids' long term health. Today, we are going to explore a more holistic approach to raising children, focusing on both physical and emotional health. Let's start by talking about gut health. We have covered gut health for adults in past episodes, but it's equally important for kids. In fact, a child's gut health plays a huge role in their immune system, mood, and even energy levels. The gut is often called the second brain because it's so closely connected to our mental health. This is just as true for kids as it is for adults. You might wonder why we can't take care of our children's gut health in a simple way. The good news is it doesn't have to be complicated. A few key changes can make a big difference. First, focus on whole foods. Foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes provide the fiber that helps keep their digestion regular. Think of fiber like a broom that sweeps their digestive system clean. Apples, bananas, and sweet potatoes are great, kid friendly options. Second, consider fermented foods. These are packed with probiotics, the good bacteria that help keep the gut healthy. Foods like yogurt with live cultures, kefir, and even fermented pickles can introduce more beneficial bacteria into your child's gut. If they are not fans of these foods yet, you can get creative. For example, try adding yogurt to smoothies or look for kid friendly probiotic supplements that are easy to incorporate into their diet. Now, I know many of us give our kids sugary snacks and treats to make them happy, but we need to think about the long term impact. Too much sugar feeds the bad bacteria in their gut, which can lead to imbalances, weaken their immune system, or even cause mood swings and energy crashes. I know it's hard to say no to treats sometimes, but it's all about balance, offering healthier alternatives that still taste great. And here's an important part: we need to talk to our kids about this. If we take the time to explain why certain foods are better for their bodies, they will start to understand and appreciate it. Kids are smarter than we often give them credit for. If you say, "This yogurt will help your tummy feel better and keep you from getting sick as often," they are much more likely to give it a try. It's not about perfection, but about making healthy choices part of the conversation. Over time, this can shift their mindset about food and health. Moving on, let's talk about mindfulness. A lot of people might think kids are too young to understand mindfulness, but it's amazing how quickly they pick it up when it's presented in the right way. Mindfulness can help children manage their emotions, especially when they feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even angry. You can introduce mindfulness to kids in simple, playful ways. One of my favorites is belly breathing. Have your child put their hands on their belly, take a deep breath in, and feel their belly rise like a balloon. Then have them slowly let the breath out and feel the balloon deflate. This not only calms their nervous system but also teaches them to be more aware of their body and breath. Another fun way to introduce mindfulness is through a guided meditation for kids. You can find kid friendly meditations online, many of which are short and playful, making them perfect for winding down before bed or calming down after a tough moment. Let's also touch on how kids experience stress. Even though their worries might look different from ours as adults, kids lead with stress from school, friends, or changes at home. Helping them manage stress and emotions is so important. Create space for them to talk about how they are feeling, whether it's happiness, sadness, or frustration. When they can express their feelings, it helps them process emotions instead of holding them in. And don't forget about the power of physical activity. Kids have so much energy, and one of the best ways to help them manage stress is through movement. Encourage them to play outside, run around, or even just dance around in the living room. Movement not only boosts their mood, but also helps them sleep better and feel more grounded. Now, let's talk about natural remedies for common childhood issues like colds, tummy aches, or trouble sleeping. There are gentle, natural options you can try before turning to medication. For colds, a warm drink made from honey and lemon can soothe a sore throat. But remember, honey for kids under one. Elderberry syrup is another great immune booster that's safe for children. For tummy aches, peppermint or ginger teas are gentle ways to ease discomfort. And for kids who struggle with sleep, creating a calm bedtime routine can make a big difference. Read a book together, dim the lights, or play soft music to help them wind down. If they are open to it, chamomile tea can be a safe and gentle remedy to relax them before bed. As parents, we are role models. Our kids are watching us, and they tend to copy what we do more than what we say. If they see us making healthy choices, whether it's what we eat or how we manage stress, they are much more likely to follow our example. So when we take care of our own health, we are teaching them to do the same. One of the biggest mistakes we can make is thinking that letting our kids eat whatever they want or giving them sugary treats will make them happy. Sure, it might make them happy in the moment, but in the long run, it's not doing their bodies any favors. Sugar and processed foods weaken their immune systems, make them more prone to colds, and lead to sugar crashes that affect their focus and mood. When we give them healthier, nutrient dense options, we are setting them up for long term health and happiness. And healthier options don't have to be boring. There are so many delicious and fun ways to prepare snacks in meals that kids will actually love. They might resist at first, but once they start feeling the benefits, they will be more open to trying new things. It's all about balance. I'm not saying to cut out treats entirely, but aim to make them healthier and more nourishing. Most importantly, let's explain to our kids why these choices matter. When they understand the why, they will be much more open to healthier changes in their lives. Before we wrap up, I also want to mention that I share more recipes, tips, and ideas for keeping kids and the whole family healthy in my Facebook group. It's a wonderful space where we exchange ideas on wholesome meals, mindfulness practices, and ways to keep the whole family well. If you're looking for more inspiration, come join us. That's it for today's episode. I hope you have found some inspiration and practical tips on how to raise healthy, mindful children. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making small, consistent changes that support your child's well being in the long run. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourselves and your little ones and keep glowing.